So before we begin this video, man, I just want to say thank you. Thank you to everybody that watches my videos, watches my content, everybody that's liked the video, everybody that viewed the video yesterday, the last couple of days. I just want to say I appreciate you guys. It makes me feel all special and all warm inside, and it's just like you guys really care. Look, I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you, because I mean, who am I? I'm just a talking head on YouTube. I'm just a regular guy sitting, right now I'm sitting in the airport lot. Like, I'm nobody special, but you guys showed a lot of support. And I just wanted to say I appreciate you guys. So the point of this video today, if you don't know who I am, my name is Nick. I haven't said this in a while, so don't beat me up if I mess up. But my name is Nick. I am the local South Florida Uber driver. I'm local just because you never really know where I'm gonna be in the next couple days, months, years. But of course, I primarily work the South Florida market. And in today's video, well, today, man, again, shout out to everybody with all of the support. You guys are just like super positive, and I appreciate everything. I almost shed a tear. I gotta stay strong. You know, I'm a guy, so I can't show that type of side, but I appreciate it. I really do. But yeah, man. So the point of this video today is that, so when I got deactivated 2 days ago, it was like what it showed me, and this is gonna be weird. So I want to paraphrase. I wanted to tell you guys that I appreciate your support, but don't think I'm crazy, because like when I got deactivated a couple days ago, it was almost like, okay, I got other apps, whatever, keep going. Okay, well, I guess I got to do deliveries today. Oh well. Like, it was almost like a no-brainer. Like, okay, cool. All right, I got to turn on Instacart. Got to go to my area. I'm doing deliveries. Turn on DoorDash. All right, cool. I'm turning on Spark. I'm going to have to deal with it. I don't really want to, but it is what it is. Like, that was my mindset almost. It wasn't like, oh my gosh, I lost Uber. I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh, I'm so frustrated. Oh my gosh. This sucks. It wasn't what, and it's weird because, like, if this would have happened to me 2 years ago, I mean, it actually did happen to me 2 years ago. It would have stopped my money. It would have stopped me in place. Like I said, if rent was due, if I had bills to pay, I would have honestly been freaking out. It would have been tough. I'm just being honest, because I relied so heavily on my Uber driving experience. So having a passenger complain on me, having to go through this whole runaround and like being deactivated, being put on hold so that they could perform an investigation, which 2 days later they still haven't called me. But I probably should stop saying that before they re-put me, you know, they put me on hold again and like, yeah, we gonna call you now. It's gonna take us 5 days. But I've been in that situation before, and like in those times, it was crazy because it was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Everything's riding on me making money from Uber. I got bills. I need to eat. I got bills. I need to eat. Like, my life, and you know, it's just because when I got into Uber, I didn't get into Uber like some of you guys do. Some of you guys, and again, there's no right or wrong way to get into Uber and do this. Get into the gig economy. By gig economy, I mean DoorDash, Uber, Instacart, whatever. Obviously, I'm primarily talking about Uber. And when I say Uber, I also mean Lyft, because I believe that they're the same company. So if you ever get confused, Uber and Lyft for me is the same company, because whatever. But whatever. So so when I first got into rideshare, I didn't have a plan B. I didn't have anything on the side. Remember, I told you guys I was a server. It was during the pandemic and there was nothing else to do. So if I had this situation happen that first couple years, it was just like, well, I can't go back to my normal job because things are really slow. You know what I'm saying? Like, if nobody's coming to the restaurant, I don't get tipped. I still can't pay my bills. I'm just working for free at that point. And I mean, yeah, the restaurants down here, they did start trying to like do little stuff for the servers and for their employees by like adding it was a pandemic tax. I don't think I could say the actual word, but it was a pandemic tax that they would put on the bills. I don't know if you guys remember it. If you guys went to restaurants during that time, you ordered fast food, there would be one little charge. It would probably be like $4 or $5, and it was a pandemic tax. Again, I can't say the actual word. I think YouTube censors people that says that, so don't beat me up. But you guys know, whatever 19, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. It was a pandemic tax that they would put on every receipt, and that was quote unquote to help. But again, when you're a server, you make, if you're a good server, if you're in a good restaurant, you generally make $100, $200, $300 in tips. That little $4 ain't doing nothing for you. I'm just saying. Yeah, it's helping. Maybe it might be $40, it might be $20, it might be $30, but it's not what you're used to. It's not going to help you really pay your bills. I mean, it is what it is. People, there are people that had to do it. They had to do it, so they made it happen. But it's tough. It's really tough to, so at that time, if it would have happened to me back then, or if it would have happened to me when I was still at my bank job, when I was still in the call center, it would have been a struggle. That was actually one of the biggest things that I was afraid about. When you're in sales, when you have a regular job as a sales agent, it's a scary thing because you never know when they're going to let you go. Sales is one of the highest turnover jobs that you can have. Whether, in my case, I was in a call center and I was really good. I had been there for 2 years. I knew what I was talking about, but I still feared every day, like, I could be fired today, because it's all about performance. And so if you're not number one, it's hard to say that you have job security. Now, luckily I was in the top 5 usually, but you have bad days, and on those bad days you could be let go. Luckily I wasn't, but it's just a point. Like, you never know in sales. And jobs, we've seen today how jobs aren't loyal. They're just not loyal to you anymore. In my parents' generation, it was work a job, get your pension, and retire and get your Social Security. Work the 20 years, retire, get your Social Security. It ain't like that no more. A job will let you go while you sick. A job will let you go while, a job will just let you go if they have a better employee, and they find a better candidate. A job will tell you to train your replacement and then fire you after you've trained your replacement. So when I got deactivated 2 days ago, it was like a surreal moment, if that makes sense. Now, I'm not saying that I'm in the greatest of position. You guys know I can't go fully into my insurance business. I got things that I got to take care of. Obviously, I'm still working. I'm still driving Uber. I still got bills. I still got things that I got to take care of. So I'm not in the greatest of positions, but it was just different. I just felt different. It was just like, okay, I have other resources that I can use. Now I just got to tap into those. And the point of this video is just to tell you guys, you don't know. You don't know what can happen tomorrow. You don't know what can happen today. All it takes is one passenger. And as you can see, in my case, it was $6.50. Nobody in their rational mind would think that $6.50, a cancellation fee, is enough to just basically unalive a person. But here I am. That's what happened. It was a cancellation fee, and the guy basically went the whole 9 yards. Again, not just on me, on my car. Said my car sucked. It's just like over $6.50. But, you know, and like I said, had this happened in that first year, I was stuck. I would have been stuck for those 2 days. And it's like, damn, I don't know how I'm going to pay my rent. I don't know how my bills are going to get paid because I can't make the income from driving Uber. But you fast forward to today, well, those 2 days, I shifted. I'm doing deliveries. I'm doing the grocery deliveries because, you know, I got Spark. I had on Instacart. I was doing some dashing. I was going to stores, picking up orders, you know, picking up food, putting it in the car. You know what I'm saying? It was a little bit different. I wasn't nervous like I would have. And ultimately, it's a freedom of knowing that I have options, is what I'm saying. So, yeah, I tell you guys, you want to have other apps. You want to have other income sources, is what I call them, so that it's okay. It's okay if something happens. It's okay so that you can be more efficient. It's okay to hit a $200-300 day because you know when other apps are more profitable. You know, maybe food delivery is busier in the middle of the day. Rideshare is busier in the evening. Maybe grocery delivery is busier in the morning. You can make an easy $200-300 by more efficiently because you're going with that app's strengths, as opposed to just thugging it out all day on rideshare or thugging it out all day on deliveries. That's usually how I present it, but on the flip side, you can be completely deactivated like I am. Now, I did get reactivated on Uber, but I am still completely deactivated on Amazon. You guys know, if you watch some of my older videos, I loved Amazon. Amazon was a big source of income for me. But I'm completely deactivated. There is no hope for that. And it's because of 3 packages. So, I mean, I'll keep trying to work on that. Maybe I could get reactivated. I don't know. But, you know, it hurts in a sense of I like doing Amazon, but it's okay because I have other options. Yeah, I got to just adjust. I do a little bit more Uber. I do a little bit more, you know, deliveries and, you know, that thing. So, but yeah, the whole point of this video, just to kind of wrap it up, I know I started rambling, so I'm sorry. I wanted to tell you guys thank you from the bottom of my heart because I appreciate it. I'm nobody that you guys really should be showing that type of support to. But also to just remind you guys, like, this can happen to you. And if it does, and this is a bigger source of income, what will you do? It's not okay to try to be figuring it out in the moment when you don't have any backup plans, if that makes sense. So in my case, I had DoorDash. I got 15 other apps. Okay, I just got to work one of those. If this were to happen to you, would you have that type of situation? Or would you just be like, F it all, I'm going to get another 9 to 5? That's up to you. But yeah, with that being said, man, I have rambled. I have talked. I've told you guys how grateful I am for all the support. Yeah, man, if you're not in the Telegram group, obviously I do link it in the description below. But yeah, with that being said, man, I'm out of here. Deuces.